Environmental conditions starting to point towards fog developments. Let's give you a first alert to the fog potential in the coming days. Don't think it's going to be too problematic tomorrow morning. Thursday morning, though, we could have some pockets of dense fog. Average visibility 1 to 2 miles. Time frame 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. both mornings for the potential of seeing that fog. Use those low beam headlights. Watch for kids at area school bus stops and give yourself maybe an extra minute or two out the door. So that extra time to account for the fog for tomorrow morning for the school day. Otherwise, have the light jacket handy for the kids, maybe even the need for the rain gear, at least for the afternoon dismissal. That's because the morning drop off or pickup shouldn't be problematic in terms of wet weather. We could just have that fog around upper 40s to start the morning as opposed to the upper 20s we've been dealing with the last couple of mornings. There you see the scattered rain showers in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon. Daytime high expected to reach the mid 60s, so let's call that comfortably cool. They still might want that sweatshirt even as they get off the bus. Here's a look at Futurecast. We'll take a look at the timing. You can see the clouds are going to be with us kind of throughout the evening and overnight. That could increase into some of that fog potential going into the early morning start, but any rainfall, measurable rainfall, will stay well off towards the west probably through about daybreak tomorrow. As you can see here, paused at 7 o'clock, but some of this rain will try and work its way east. It's going to probably fall apart as it does, but enough of it may make its way in to produce widely scattered light rain showers in our forecast. Nothing severe, nothing flooding in nature expected, but you can see kind of lingering showers expected to last into the evening hours. Overnight, we could see a resurgence of a few thunderstorms. Looks though well off towards our east, so kind of I-55, I-59 corridors eastward, so probably outside of our viewing area, but just something we'll be watching for that could potentially shift a little bit off towards the west. Then here comes the front. That's going to deliver a broken line of showers out ahead of it, so more scattered showers expected to move through during the afternoon and evening on Thursday as the front moves through, but the front moves through pretty quickly. Should be pretty much through by the time we get towards mid to late evening hours on Thursday. So you can see how the wind streams are shifting back from the north. That means the drier, cooler air starts to work its way back in for Friday as high pressure builds in towards our north, and that's going to keep that northerly wind flow in place through a good chunk of the day, which means we will see a decrease in the overall temperature, but it's only going to be temporary. Now, in terms of the rainfall estimation from the model that I just showed you, the Barron 3K, you can see what it is projecting is less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall across much of our viewing area. So extremely manageable rainfall totals, nowhere near any concern about flooding. And again, not really concerned at all also about severe weather. Even with the front moving through, it should be more of a broken line of very light rain kind of making its way through during the evening on Thursday. So here's kind of the breakdown in the next 3 days. We'll have to give ourselves maybe a few extra minutes out the door to account for the fog for Wednesday and Thursday mornings. Have that standby umbrella in place for Wednesday and Thursday to watch for those passing light showers in the forecast. And then we get the brief cool down heading towards the end of the week. So by Friday, you can see temperatures down into the low 60s once again for daytime highs after reaching the mid 70s by the time we get towards Thursday. So here comes that next wave of cold air diving towards the south as we get into the day on Friday, but only temporary. Watch how quickly it exits out towards the northeast. You can see what sets up is what we call zonal flow. So we flatten out the jet stream, the lines start to straighten out, more of a west to easterly flow, meaning continental air moving its way across the country. That's going to bring mild air to our neighborhood, and that's going to keep temperatures fairly warmer than normal as we work our way into that week of Christmas. So a few showers to dodge in the coming days, also a little bit of fog to watch for. Then we clear all that out by Friday, cool things down at least temporarily, but then as we head towards that last weekend of Christmas, no weather issues other than it being warmer than normal and not really feeling a whole heck of a lot like Christmas time. First day of winter on Sunday, and yeah, that's our warmest day of the 7-day forecast as we look to see maybe a daytime high near 80 degrees and a slight chance of rain in the forecast for Sunday and Monday of next week.